I'd like to thank my parents, all my friends, and my girlfriend for helping me through this process. I know it's tough on them as much as it's been tough on me, and they've been a rock for me, and I really appreciate the efforts they've given.
I would like to thank my mom and dad, my brothers, and then my grandparents.
I'd like to thank my girlfriend, Kayla, my mom, my dad, and my grandparents. This has been a really long road to get here. It's been about 5 to 6 years of some of the hardest work of my whole life, and they've been there with me every step of the way. I'm really proud to be here, and I really want to thank them for everything they've done.
I'd like to thank all my classmates and instructors, my family, and then my best friend who I live with, because she was the only one who had to see me day in and day out and deal with my moodiness and overly tiredness on a daily basis.
I would like to thank all my friends that have been supporting me throughout this difficult time, and all the instructors that got me to where I am today.
Okay. I would like to thank my husband, Tommy, who has supported me from the very beginning, and my parents.
So I would like to thank my mom, my sister, and my girlfriend. There's been a lot of absent times these last few months, not being able to talk, not being able to spend time with them. And I just know personally I wouldn't have been able to get through this if it wasn't for them. They were definitely the best support that I ever could have had coming through this. Anytime I was having a rough day, a long day, they're just broken down, I was able to talk to them. They reminded me why I'm here, what I'm doing this for. And without them, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
I would like to thank my mom, my dad, and Amanda. They've been with me since the moment I decided I want to be a firefighter, my family, friends, and all my 12ers. That's how the Dirty does it.
So I'd like to thank my folks. They've been with me since the beginning. They've always supported me in anything I wanted to do, and I really appreciate that. Thank my roommates for really helping me out and supporting me, as well as just everyone I've met in the academy and the instructors and cadre.
I'd like to thank my wife the most. She's supported me through all this. She's been home working, taking care of the kids so that I can be here focusing on my career. I want to thank my mom for helping my wife take care of our kids. Without their support system, I wouldn't be able to be here.
I'd like to thank my parents, my girlfriend, and everyone else who's helped me through this process.
I'd like to thank my wife, my entire family, everyone I went through the academy with, and all the instructors for helping me get to this point. I won't ever be able to express how grateful I am to them.
All right. I'd like to thank my parents, my family, and my wife. Couldn't have done this without you, and thank you for all your support.
I would like to thank my my girlfriend, Emily, as well as recruit Aaron Gutierrez.
For me, my girlfriend, I also call her my wife, Rosie. She's been incredibly supportive through all of this. I honestly couldn't have gotten through this academy without her. My dog at home, Max, he is really kind of what keeps me happy the second I get home and I'm exhausted. All I want to do is sit down and do nothing. And he greets me like he's more excited to see me than anything in the world, so that kind of keeps me going. And my parents, they've obviously been a huge factor on me my entire life, and they've always been really supportive of everything I've done. I've made a lot of weird decisions and done a lot of very odd things throughout my childhood and adult life. And every time I've done something like that, they've been right there saying, hey, do what you got to do. We're right here behind you. So them especially.
Most importantly, I'd like to thank my parents, my mom, my dad. They helped me tremendously, and overall, they gave me the greatest gift. They just believed in me from the very start when I said I wanted to do this as a career. And two of my good friends who are on the job, they supported me and gave me all the tools I needed to succeed. So definitely a huge shout out to them.